Hi, everybody, and welcome to Shive Park at Connie Mack Stadium in North Philadelphia. And today's matinee will feature the Oakland Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Welcome to Angels baseball, Athletics baseball on Fox 29. Chris Bassett will take the mound for the Athletics. He is 0-0. He has a high ERA. 1 walk and 1 strikeout. His last game only pitched 4 innings. And leading off the game will be Craig Gentry, batting at .323. And the first pitch is a strike. Angels trying to break Athletics tries to break a 3-game losing streak, which runs have been hard to come by in this series for the Athletics. Right to the third baseman Valencia for the first out. Here's the line for the Angels: Gentry, Cron, Trout, Pujols, Soto, Escobar, Barry, Simmons, and Gianfratella. Here goes C.J. Cron, batting at .375. 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Ball 1. 62 degrees at game time. Here at Shive Park. Well, for 21st and Lehigh. It's hit foul. Good crowd on hand for today's game. Two balls and 1 strike. Umpires Rick Halliday, Dave Lawrencedale, Parker, and Matthew Ross. He's a crew chief at home plate. Two balls and 2 strikes. It's a foul. 2-2. Right to Valencia. He throws on to Bagwell, and that's 2 out here in the first inning. It'll bring up Mike Trout. Here's a lineup. Defensively, Coco Chris, Coughlin, Winfield, Simeon, Lowry, Valencia, Bagwell, Carlson, Fisk. Around the horn, Chris Bassett, the pitcher. Here's Trout, batting at .172. Not getting off to a great start, but he can be a power hitter when called to do the job. That is inside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. One and 1. It's that one foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. A little bit high, 2-2. Just outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Albert Pujols waiting on deck. And he walks Trout, and he'll have to face Albert Pujols. Pujols batting at .364. He's 4 for 9 in this series with 2 home runs. Pickoff play at first. Trout gets back. And it's ball 1. Trout, 1 stolen base, has been caught stealing 5 times. Bassett got the benefit of that pitch. Is 1 ball and 1 strike. Another pickoff play. Trout goes. Pujols grounds it. He's not going to get the double play. Well, wouldn't get the double play anyway. It was 2 outs. Grounds into second for the out. We go to the bottom of the first. Angels nothing. Athletics coming to bat. You're watching Athletics Baseball on Fox 29. Andrew Heaney will take to the mound. He's 0-1 with a 10.13 ERA. 1 game, 2 2/3 inning. Gave up 7 hits, no walks, and 1 strikeout. So only lasted 2 1/3 innings. Here's Chris Coghlan, batting at .273. Here's this one on the ground, a second. Throws over for the out, and there's 1 down there in the first. This is the Athletics lineup with Coghlan, Winfield, Bagwell, Chris, Valencia, Fisk, Simeon, Billy Butler, and Jet Lowry. Here's Winfield. And that is a strike. One and one. Well, if you're the Athletics, you want to try to get the Heaney early. Trying to force him into some trouble here. 2-1 to count to Winfield. Hit on the ground to third base. What a barehanded play. Throws out Winfield. A nice play by Yunel Escobar. Throw out Winfield, and it will bring up Jeff Bagwell. Here's the Angels line defense around the horn with Gentry, Trout, Barry, Simmons, Giovatella, Escobar, Pujols, and Giovanni Soto. Jeff Bagwell batting at .235. He has 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Low for ball, 1 ball and no strikes. The A's trying to break out of this run slump that they've been on. And a center field that drops in for a hit. Bagwell with a 2-out hit. He's on that first. First hit of the game for the A's is Coco Crisp. Go to first. Bagwell gets back. Ball 1. Chris batting at 143. He does have an RBI this season. He and Luis Gonzalez taking turns playing left field. Right hand, left-handed. This ball is hit foul. Bagwell back. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, you got to get the handy early. Bagwell at first, 2 outs, no score. Line drive foul, 2 balls and 2 strikes. That was ball 3, but he hit it foul. Good at bat by Crisp. Staying alive. A's trying to break a 3-game losing streak. They are 2-7 on the year. And Chris hits this one. Escobar with another nice play. And did he get him? He did. He did not get him. Coco Crisp, an infield single. Take a look at this. Escobar makes a nice play. Crisp just beats it out. An infield single. Here's Nick Valencia. So 2 on and 2 outs. A's trying to strike first with something in the first. That's strike 1. One ball and 1 strike. Another foul. Two and 2. Yeah, in the first, no score. Little tapper to the catcher. And that'll end the inning. The A's get 2 hits and leave 2 on. We go to the second. No score here on Fox 29. Here's Giovanni Soto batting at 150. No home runs, no RBIs. ball and no strikes. Hit foul. Two and one. Three balls and one strike. Escobar waits on deck. He made a nice couple of plays here in the first inning. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes now. To the second baseman, and Soto was thrown out. There's one down. Here's Yunel Escobar. Escobar batting at .217, no home runs, 2 RBI, .357 on base percentage. Way outside, 1 ball and no strikes. To Lowry on the first, 2 outs. There's Quentin Berry. Berry, 429 hitter, no home runs, 1 RBI. Early in the season, so the batting averages might be a little high. But the Angels have hit the ball well when they have to. They don't hit a lot of home runs, but they can score runs when they need to. 1-0 to Berry. Into the crowd. One and one. It's another foul.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2 and 2.
Count this ball, 3 and 2.
Into the crowd again. Nice at bat by Berry here. Bassett has thrown 33 pitches. And it's ball 4. Second walk by Bassett. Here's Andrelton Simmons batting at 160. Has an RBI on the year. And that is strike 1. Outside, way outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Having a little bit of trouble finding the location. Right to shortstop, flips it over to Lowry, and that'll end the top of the second. Angels leave 1. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Carlton Fisk, batting at .226, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. He's 1 for 6 in this series. Fisk takes a strike. It is 0-1. One and one to count. Two and one. Inside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Marcus Semien waiting on deck. No score here in the bottom of the second. And that is strike 2. Fisk right to Escobar. He's been busy as of late. Throws to Pujols for the out. 1 down there in the second inning. And here is Marcus Semien. Semien batting at .290. He's 0 for 6 in the series. A's just looking to get a little something going here. That one is hit foul. The 3 hits that they had in last night's ball game, they were all hit in the 4th inning when they got their lone run. But other than that, they didn't have a hit. Oh, nice stop by the second baseman. Great defensive work by Gio Fatella. And they'll bring up Billy Butler. Excuse me, that was Andrelton Simmons on a dive. Athletics already have 2 hits, 1 an infield single. It's Billy Butler. Butler takes strike 1. Butler batting at .370. Leads the team in RBIs with 5. He does have a home run. And he drills 1 foul. And that one is hit. Gio Fatella throws out Butler, inning over. We go to the 3rd. No score here in Philly. Here's Johnny Gio Fatella. He's batting at .280. He's got 6 RBIs. Pitches outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Nice bunt. Barehanded. Throws him out. Bassett didn't see the ball coming because he was finishing up his windup. Nice play by Valencia to throw out Gio Fatella. And he barely got him. And Bassett was through getting his windup, turned around a little too late. It's Craig Gentry. He is 0 for 1. Now it's 2 strikes. Bounced up there, 1-2. Hit that's foul, but on the screen it's still 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that ball is hammered and caught by Crisp. 2 outs here in the 3rd inning. And there's C.J. Cron. Cron is 0 for 1. He grounded out in the 1st inning. He hits that one foul. 0-1. Hits this one to Bagwell, stepping on the bag for the out. And the Angels are retired in order. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. No score. Here's Jet Lowry, batting at 148. Lowry takes a strike. It's no balls and 1 strike. Scoreless game here in the bottom of the 3rd. One and one. Is that one foul? It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's a strikeout. Lowry goes down for out number 1. That'll bring up Chris Coughlin. Oh, Haney's throwing some good stuff there. Lowry just missed that one. Coughlin the batter. And that is strike 1. Strike 2, 0-2 to count. Another strikeout by Haney. Is 2 outs here in the 3rd. And they'll bring up Dave Winfield. Winfield is 0 for 1. And the A's are just in a slump right now. It was a scoreless game, but they got some hits early on, but they're trying to get some more here. Bassett's pitching well for the Athletics, but he needs runs. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two balls and 1 strike. Did he go? Still 2-2. Winfield sends it to deep right field. It is hit pretty well and caught by Quentin Berry. The inning is over. Athletics go in order. Matt Vasgersian comes your way in the fourth. No score.
MLB The Show 16. I'm Matt.
Hello, everybody. This is Steve Lyons. Welcome to baseball fans. I'm Eric Harris, and this is
Mike Trout ready to settle in here to start the Angels half of the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons with you in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Three and one.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the sinking fastball, called strike three, and that's out number one. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Albert Pujols stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
When you look at the way he's throwing the ball, he's thrown first pitch strikes to less than 40% of the batters that he's faced, and yet he's still pitching well. And we're in the middle of this ball game.
Line drive to left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
In now, Giovanni Soto. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And, Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
0-2. Here it comes. And Soto able to lay off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. From the stretch. And that is swung on and missed by Soto as he can't time that one, and there are 2 gone now.
And here you go, one more time. You keep making quality pitches, you keep getting quality outs. I mean, that pitch right there on the outside corner, There's just not a whole lot you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Yunel Escobar, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Jeff Bagwell is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Very weakly on the ground. And a rather easy first out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the left fielder, Coco Crisp. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
One out, nobody on. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
In now, Danny Valencia. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And there goes Coco. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he is in there.
Boy, if you want to draw up what a perfect hit and run looks like, use a tape of this at-bat right here. With the right-handed hitter up there, the second baseman's forced to go cover second. And this ball is just slapped right into the big hole that he just vacated. That's absolutely textbook right there.
Stepping in now, Carlton Fisk. Has to swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Runners are at first and third, one away. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Quentin Berry heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons steps in now. Runners on the move for second. Out in front of it, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
And, oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Full count. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. On the ground to third. He's got it. Lowry on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman, Johnny Giavotella.
Johnny Giavotella stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. First delivery to him on the way. Off is Simmons. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's Craig Gentry. As she'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Winfield ranging back. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Just like the guy before him, he went up there with a very aggressive mindset at the plate. So when he got his pitch, he wasn't thinking, oh, I'm going to hit a line drive. He was thinking, I'm going deep. This ball clears the wall by plenty.
C.J. Cron will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just swing on the ball.
Shot towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Marcus Semien will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One and one. Here it comes. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Billy Butler stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they run one in on him here as this is on the ground to second base. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Shed Lowry.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ripped on the ground to first. Pujols has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 3-0. Ryan Madson will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 44, Ryan Madson.
Albert Pujols will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Valencia is right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The catcher, number 18, Giovanni Soto.
Giovanni Soto will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. To first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Yunel Escobar will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup. Give him a different look.
Hit to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Chris Coghlan will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Berry ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run for Chris Coghlan. And the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important, not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Into the box, Dave Winfield. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Jeff Bagwell digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
And you can see him shaking his head out there. I think he felt that one was a little bit low. And you know what? He may have had a case.
All even now, 2-2. One out, nobody on. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Trout, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. And the A's have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Here's Coco Crisp standing in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. On to first, and Coco's gone for the second out.
Well, he's allowed just 2 runs to this point. Both of them coming on solo homers. Things could be much different now if those had come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Danny Valencia will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
And things are starting to change for the worse out there. Now, this is a guy who hadn't given up a run until earlier this inning. And now all of a sudden, he's having a hard time getting anybody out. Looks to me like he's hit the wall out there.
Carlton Fisk stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
So stepping in, Marcus Semien, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Mike Morin will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 64, Mike Morin.
Billy Butler will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just
and he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
3 runs already home here. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
that's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Giavotella is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Hello, baseball fans. Matt Vasgersian here.
Hello, baseball fans. I'm Steve.
Hello, everybody. This is Eric Karras.
A box score after 6 innings of play. We are tied at 3-3. Chris Bassett went 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, 2 walks. Giavotella went 1 for 2. Bagwell 2 for 3 with a home run. So that is the line score here, as Quentin Berry leads off the 7th inning.
Quentin Berry.
Counts 1-0.
Ryan Matson in his 2nd inning of work. They got to get some innings from Matson here. A 3-3 ball game. In a center field, hit well and caught. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Here's Andrelton Simmons, 0 for 2. One ball and no strikes. Got it in, 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes. Here's a strikeout. So there's 2 down here in the 7th. Here's Gianfatola. This is what he did a while ago. Jacked a home run over the wall on the 22nd Street. The Angels had a 3-0 lead until the A's scored 3 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. There's strike 1. And it's good that the A's finally got something going. It was just about due for something. 1 ball and 1 strike. That was hammered to right field, and Winfield will put it away, and that'll end the Angels' top of the 7th. It's stretch time at Shibe Park. Bottom of the 7th, 3-3. It's Jed Lowry, 0 for 2. A strikeout and a ground out. Jed Lowry, the batter. One ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. And a center field and caught. Gentry with the catch, 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. That'll bring up Chris Coughlin. This is what Coughlin did in the 6th. Coughlin off the scoreboard, and that is considered over the wall, and that is considered a home run. One strike to Coughlin. Well, it looked like a good pitch to hit right there. You get it timed it in time. Strike 2. Another one right down the middle. Coughlin did not offer at it. A's trying to get the go-ahead run here. And a strikeout. So Moran gets the first 2 outs in the 7th inning. And it will bring up Dave Winfield. 2 pitches down the middle, swung on a pitch low and inside. Here's Winfield. Winfield hits it foul. See the Athletics with bullpen action. He did offer and is 0-2. One and two to count. More one and a strike three call. Just missed. Bounced up there, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Winfield grounds it to Escobar. And the inning is over. We go to the 8th, tied at 3. Here's Craig Gentry showing Doolittle up in the bullpen. Matson in his 3rd inning of work. Back through the middle. Nice play by the Simeon. Throws out Gentry. 1 down there in the 8th. You see the pitching comparisons. Both pitchers gave up 3 runs. Haney gave up 4 hits. Bassett gave up 4 hits, 2 walks. Haney with 3 strikeouts. Bassett with 2. Here's C.J. Crone lined out in the 5th inning. One ball and no strikes. Two and 0 to count. Two balls and 1 strike. Full count, Mike Trout waits on deck. Little ground ball foul. Not a foul. And that is ball 4. And here comes Mike Trout. Ray Navarro will be the pinch runner for the Angels. Mike Trout is 0 for 2. He's walked. Throw on the first. Not in time. 1 ball and no strikes. Ball 2, 2 balls and no strike. Hit on the ground, a third base on the second for 1, back to first. That is a double play. A's get a much needed double play. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 3-3. Here's Jeff Bagwell. He's 2 for 3. Houston Street is in the Angels bullpen. And here comes Jeff Bagwell. That is strike 1. And the foul into the seats. Ground ball to the catcher, and Bagwell is thrown out. Here's Coco Crisp. Bunts it. Good bunt to the catcher, but Crisp is thrown out. It'll bring on Danny Valencia. He's trying to get the lead here in the bottom of the 8th. 1 ball and no strikes. Low 2-0. Two and 1 to count. Big opportunity for the A's here. 3 balls and 1 strike. Full count now. In the air to left field. That ball's hit well, but it will be caught, and that will end the inning. We go to the 9th. 3-3. New pitcher Fernando Rodriguez comes in. 7 games, he's 1-0, 9 strikeouts, a 2.70 ERA. Here's Albert Pujols, who's 1 for 3. Liam Hendricks, and in a bullpen for the A's. One ball and no strikes. You see the crowd not happy with that call. Pujols in the right field. He is a dangerous hitter, and that is why it hits the scoreboard, and it's a home run, and the Angels lead it 4-3 here in the 9th inning. Albert Pujols does it again. His 3rd home run in the series is a solo shot. And he can do damage in the later innings, and he did it again off the scoreboard. Pujols hits number 5. And they will bring Sean Doolittle into the game. His 3rd game, no wins or losses. He's 4.50 ERA, 2 innings and 2 strikeouts. Pujols hits his 5th home run. Giovanni Sciotto, the pinch hitter, takes a strike. So the A's have to get something going in the 9th inning to try to salvage a game in this series. One ball and 1 strike. You just only want to give up 1 run. You don't want to give up any more. Angels work very hard to try to come back from a 3-0 deficit in the 6th, tied the game, and now Albert Pujols with a home run in the 9th to give the Angels a 4-3 lead. But the A's have 9 hits, so their bats have come to life here somewhat today. That ball's hammered in the right field. That is well hit, and it bounces off the top of the wall. They're going to throw on the second base, and they're going to get him. Soto took a chance. He's not a very fast runner as he used to be. He is gunned out on a great throw by Chris Coghlan. And a bang play. Great job by Simeon to make the tag. And here's Yunel Escobar. That is hit foul. Well, I didn't want to count. Well, that was a big play. The gun Soto out at second base. Because you'd have had a runner on second and nobody out. Low 2-1. See the Angels, they have bullpen activity. That's fouls, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground. The second base, 2 outs now here in the 9th inning. Here's Quentin Berry. He is 1 for 2. 1-0 to count. Two balls and no strikes. Fans not happy about that pitch right there. Two and one. Full count, 3-1. Angelton Simmons waits on deck. 3 balls and 1 strike. Now the count is full. He walked. Ball 4. So Barry walks. And it'll bring up Angelton Simmons. He's 0 for 3. Barry gets back. Well, the A's starting pitcher has been good. Oh, it's a pickoff throw, and they got him picked off. No, they don't! Oh, man. Barry ends up going to second base. I think Bagwell took a little bit of time throwing it. Barry moves up to second base on a rare pickoff attempt. The stolen base on a pickoff attempt. Now that runner's in scoring position with 2 outs. And that is strike 1. You got to at least hold Barry to second and get it out here and try to do something there in the bottom of the 9th. Bounce up there, 1-1. Got that over. It's 1-2. Nice breaking ball. Fooled Simmons. Got him. Simmons strikes out, but Albert Pujols unties the game with a home run that goes off the top of the Shibe Park scoreboard. 4-3 Los Angeles. Houston Street will come in. He's in his second game. 1 save, 1 inning, 1 strikeout. Opponent's left-handed, hitting .333. Here's Carlton Fisk. He singled in the 6th. That was his only hit. He is 1 for 3. Ball 1. Fix fouls it. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2 balls and 1 strike to Fisk. Fisk fouls it. into the crowd. In the air, it is. Oh, what a catch. What a catch by Craig Gentry. Robbing Fish up a hit. And it'll bring up Mark Semien. If it would have got past Gentry, it would have been trouble. Here's Mark Semien now, the batter. That is, oh, Escobar. We bobbled the ball. Semien's going to be safe. And Escobar is hurt. He's made some great plays in the infield. He hurt his right arm. Mike Scioscia and the trainer coming out. Escobar will go to the dugout. So Cliff Pennington will take over third base. They will score at a base hit is Billy Butler, who's 0 for 3. One strike to Butler. Hit on the ground, that is foul. Just low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Butler's 0 for 3. Lowry waits on deck. In the air, that's a base hit in the right field. And Semien will end up at third base. The tying run's at third with 1 out. Jed Lowry will be the batter. Billy Butler, his first hit of the game. And the Athletics have runners at first and third with 1 out for Jed Lowry. That is foul. One ball and 1 strike. Houston Street is in a little bit of trouble here. The A's fans are on their feet. Ground ball might be a double play. Steps on the back, throws on the first. It's a double play. And the Angels sweep the Athletics on a bang play. And the Angels win it by the score of 4-3. And Lowry grounds into a double play. The Athletics have lost 4 straight. And they lose the final game of this series here in Shibe Park. Yeah, you can't mourn for too long because you got to play another game, but the Athletics gave it their all here. Albert Pujols. With a game-winning home run. 4-3, the Angels beat the A's. Albert Pujols had 2 hits and a home run. He is the player of the game. The final score is the Angels 4, the Athletics 3. We will talk to you next time. Thanks for watching A's Baseball on Fox 29.